All right, guys, listen up. We're about to drop some serious travel knowledge on you. We're talking about Sri Lanka, a tiny island off the coast of India. But don't let the size fool you. This place is packed with adventure. We're talking ancient ruins, pristine beaches, incredible wildlife, and a culture so rich and vibrant it'll blow your mind. We've been all over this place, from the bustling streets of Colombo to the misty mountains of Yala. And trust me, after watching this video, you'll be booking your ticket faster than you can say Sri Lankan surf. So grab your notebooks, your travel buddies, and get ready for an epic journey. This is your guide to the 10 must-visit places in Sri Lanka. Let's do this. First up, we're heading to Sigiriya, which in Sinhalese literally means Lion Rock. This place is straight out of an Indiana Jones movie, a massive rock fortress towering over the landscape. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is over 1,500 years old. It was a royal palace, a monastery, and a military stronghold. The climb to the top is no joke. It's over 1,200 steps, but the view is worth it. Panoramic views of the jungle, ruins, and mountains. You'll encounter incredible frescoes of the Sigiriya ladies. These ancient paintings are stunning. Seriously, the detail, the colors, they'll blow you away. These frescoes are like a glimpse into the past, a testament to the artistry and skill of the people who lived here centuries ago. And don't even get me started on the ruins at the top. You're walking through history, man. The remnants of palaces, gardens, even a giant lion's paw carved into the rock. It's mind-blowing. You can almost feel the presence of the kings and queens who walked these grounds centuries ago. It's humbling, it's inspiring, it's Sigiriya. And that's just the beginning of our Sri Lankan adventure. Stick around, because up next, we're taking you to the misty mountains of Yala, a place where tea plantations meet breathtaking views. All right, guys, next stop, Yala. Now, if Sigiriya was all about ancient history and adventure, Yala is where you go to chill out, soak in the beauty, and maybe hike a mountain or two. This little town is nestled in the heart of Sri Lanka's hill country, surrounded by lush green tea plantations, waterfalls cascading down mountainsides, and views that will make your jaw drop. We're talking misty mornings, fresh mountain air, and the aroma of freshly brewed Ceylon tea filling your senses. It's the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But don't let the tranquility fool you. Yala has a wild side too. You can hike to the top of Yala Rock for panoramic views of the surrounding valleys. Or check out the iconic Nine Arches Bridge, a stunning example of colonial-era engineering where you can watch trains chug along amidst the lush greenery. Seriously, it's like something out of a storybook. And speaking of trains, the journey to Yala is an adventure in itself. You'll wind through tea plantations, past waterfalls, and through tunnels carved into the mountains. It's one of the most scenic train rides in the world, no joke. So, whether you're a hiker, a tea enthusiast, or just someone looking for a little peace and quiet, Yala has something for everyone. But buckle up, because our Sri Lankan adventure is just getting started. Next up, we're going on safari in Yala National Park, home to leopards, elephants, and a whole lot of wild. All right, guys, buckle up, because we're heading deep into the Sri Lankan wilderness. Yala National Park, where wildlife roams free and adventure is around every corner. This isn't your average zoo visit. This is the real deal. Over 200 square miles of pure, untamed nature. Yala's known for its incredible leopard population. But it's not just leopards. Elephants, crocodiles, sloth bears, you name it. Now, when it comes to experiencing Yala, there's only one way to do it right: a safari. And not just any safari, but an early morning safari. Trust me on this one. You wake up before the sun, grab a quick coffee, maybe a bite to eat, and head straight into the park. The air is cool, the mist is rising, and the animals are at their most active. It's pure magic. Imagine this: the jeep slowly cruising through the tall grass, the sun just starting to peek through the trees. And then you see it. A flash of spotted fur, a flick of a tail, a leopard, just casually strolling by. Boom! Bucket list checked. But even if you don't spot a leopard, the experience itself is incredible. The sights, the sounds, the smells, it all just hits you on a different level. You're completely immersed in nature, and it's a humbling, awe-inspiring feeling. From the wilds of Yala, we're now at Galle Fort, a place steeped in history and culture. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has a story to tell. Cobblestone streets, colonial architecture, and a blend of European and South Asian influences. It's like stepping back in time with an ocean breeze and the smell of spices. Built by the Portuguese and fortified by the Dutch. And the best part? You can just wander. Soak in the atmosphere and let history wash over you. But Galle Fort isn't just a relic of the past. It's a living, breathing community. People live and work within these historic walls, giving the place a vibrant energy that's impossible to resist. You've got kids playing cricket in the streets, vendors selling their wares, artists displaying their work, and the aroma of delicious Sri Lankan food wafting from every corner. It's a feast for the senses. Be sure to check out the Galle Fort Lighthouse, a beacon that has guided ships for centuries. Climb to the top for panoramic views of the fort, the ocean, and the lush Sri Lankan coastline. It's breathtaking. And if you're into shopping, Galle Fort won't disappoint. From handcrafted jewelry and antiques to colorful fabrics and spices, you're sure to find something unique to take home as a reminder of your time in this magical place. All right, from the historical charm of Galle Fort, we're heading to the coast. Welcome to Mirissa, Sri Lanka's whale-watching paradise. Get up close with blue whales, sperm whales, even orcas. Imagine this. You're on a boat, the sun is rising over the Indian Ocean, and then boom, a blue whale breaches the surface. It's a truly humbling and awe-inspiring sight. Now, Mirissa isn't just about whale watching. This place has got it all: pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, swaying palm trees. Spend your days soaking up the sun on Mirissa Beach. Grab a surfboard and catch some waves. As the sun begins to set, head to a beachfront bar, sip on a cold lion lager, savor some fresh seafood. It's the perfect way to end a perfect day in paradise. All right, guys, Kandy, this city is like stepping into a postcard, seriously. Lush green hills, vibrant culture, and the crown jewel, the Temple of the Tooth Relic. This isn't just some temple, it's the temple. We're talking about a sacred relic of Buddha himself, a tooth, enshrined in this incredible golden palace. You can feel the history, the devotion in the air. People from all over come to pay their respects, offer flowers, light incense. The energy is electric, it's powerful, and it's something you gotta witness firsthand. But it's not just about the relic. The temple complex itself is a sight to behold. Intricate carvings, golden roofs, beautiful courtyards. Every corner you turn is like another masterpiece. It's overwhelming in the best way possible. You could spend hours here just soaking it all in. Now, Kandy isn't just about the temple, though it's definitely a highlight. The city itself is nestled in these rolling hills, surrounded by tea plantations as far as the eye can see. It's crazy beautiful. You can take a scenic train ride through the hills, get lost in the tea fields, visit local villages, try authentic Sri Lankan food. There's so much to do. It's the perfect blend of culture, nature, and adventure. One thing I loved was just wandering through the city. You've got bustling markets with vendors selling everything from spices to souvenirs, colorful streets, friendly locals. It's a sensory overload in the best way. Kandy is a place that stays with you. It's a perfect example of Sri Lanka's charm, beauty, and spirituality. You leave feeling refreshed, energized, and with a newfound appreciation for this incredible country. Next up, we're heading to Nuwara Eliya, a place that feels straight out of the English countryside. Seriously, this place is nicknamed Little England for a reason. Think rolling hills, colonial bungalows, manicured gardens, the whole shebang. It's a stark contrast to the tropical vibes you find elsewhere in Sri Lanka. The climate here is cooler, the air is fresh, and the vibe is definitely more laid back. It's the perfect escape from the heat and humidity. But don't let the British influence fool you. This is still Sri Lanka at its core. You've got tea plantations everywhere, stunning waterfalls cascading down the hills, and local markets bursting with life. Speaking of tea plantations, Nuwara Eliya is tea country. And I'm not talking about your average Lipton tea bag. This is the real deal. We're talking sprawling estates covering the hillsides, tea factories where you can learn the entire process from leaf to cup, and, of course, endless cups of freshly brewed Ceylon tea. Trust me, it doesn't get any better than this. One of the coolest things I did here was hike to Lover's Leap Waterfall. It's a bit of a trek, but the views are totally worth it. You're talking about a massive waterfall plunging down these rocky cliffs, surrounded by lush greenery. It's like something out of a movie. Nuwara Eliya is a place to relax, recharge, and reconnect with nature. It's a different side of Sri Lanka, but equally as beautiful and captivating. Okay guys, buckle up because we're going back in time, like way, way back. We're talking about Anuradhapura, one of Sri Lanka's ancient capitals and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This place is over 2,500 years old. Can you believe that? Imagine walking among ruins that have stood the test of time, massive stupas reaching for the sky, ancient temples swallowed by the jungle. It's like stepping onto the set of Indiana Jones. Seriously. You can feel the weight of history here. It's a humbling experience to think about the civilizations that came before us, the stories these ruins hold. It's a powerful reminder of the passage of time. And the highlight of Anuradhapura, the Sri Mahabodhi tree. This isn't just any tree, guys. It's said to be a direct descendant of the tree where Buddha achieved enlightenment. Can you imagine that? People travel from all over the world to meditate under this sacred tree, to pay their respects, to feel the spiritual energy. It's a truly special place. But it's not just about the big-ticket attractions. Anuradhapura is best explored by bike. You can get lost in the ancient city, stumble upon hidden ruins, and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. Anuradhapura is a place that stays with you long after you leave. It's a journey through time, a spiritual awakening, and a reminder of the enduring power of history. All right, we're hitting up Polonnaruwa, another ancient city in Sri Lanka. This place is like a history lesson come to life, with ruins dating back to the 12th century. Imagine walking through streets where kings and queens once strolled. That's Polonnaruwa. We're talking massive stupas, intricately carved temples, and giant Buddha statues, all whispering tales of a glorious past. You can practically feel the energy of the ancient Sinhalese kingdom that once thrived here. It's humbling, to think about how long these structures have stood the test of time. Makes you realize how small we are in the grand scheme of things. But hey, that's what makes exploring these places so damn exciting. One of the coolest things about Polonnaruwa is the Royal Palace. This massive structure sprawled over multiple levels and housed the king and his court. You can still see the remains of the audience hall, the king's private chambers, and even the royal bath. Talk about living large. But it's not just about the grandeur. It's about imagining the stories, the decisions, the drama that unfolded within these walls. And then there's the sacred quadrangle, home to some of the most sacred Buddhist shrines in Sri Lanka. The Vadadaj, the Thuparama Gedije, the Lankatalaka Image House, each one more impressive than the last. You're literally walking through a living museum, surrounded by the ghosts of kings, monks, and ordinary people who shaped this civilization. It's heavy stuff, man. All right, from ancient cities to beach vibes, we're ending our Sri Lankan adventure in Arugam Bay, a surfer's paradise on the east coast. This place is all about sun, sand, and catching the perfect wave. Imagine waking up to the sound of crashing waves, grabbing your board, and paddling out into the warm Indian Ocean. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a total beginner, Arugam Bay has a wave for you. And the best part? The vibe here is so laid back and chill. Everyone's just here to enjoy the simple things in life. Good waves, good company, and maybe a cold drink as the sun sets. But Arugam Bay is more than just a surfer's haven. This place is a whole mood. You can spend your days exploring hidden coves, chilling in beachside cafes, or just soaking up the sun. And when the sun goes down, the party starts. Think beach bonfires, live music, and dancing under the stars. It's the perfect way to end a day of adventure. But even if you're not into partying, there's something magical about Arugam Bay. Maybe it's the sound of the waves, the warmth of the sun, or the friendliness of the locals. Whatever it is, this place will stay with you long after you've left. So there you have it, guys. 10 incredible places to experience the magic of Sri Lanka. From ancient ruins to stunning beaches, This country has something for everyone. I hope this video inspired you to add Sri Lanka to your travel bucket list. And hey, if you've already been, let me know in the comments which place was your favorite. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future adventures. Until next time, peace out.